Oh my gosh, what a week, what a week, what a week, what a week. This has been amazing. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. I'm Dr. Cara. I am your summit host, and this brief closing is all about creating an awakened world together. So I alluded to this in my opening about the paradigm shift that we all go through, but I'm really hoping that now that you have gone through this week, you've experienced a shift inside of yourself, whether it's a whole paradigm, seeing yourself in the world differently or not, or if it's just seeing some part of yourself or your path or your next steps differently. I celebrate all of it. It's fantastic. I'm so excited for you. And I am so proud and humbled and honored to be part of this community. It is the most heart opening, heart generous. Is that a word? It's just the most heart centered community that I know. And it is, everybody here is so generous, so visionary, so inspiring, so on a path. So I want to thank my experts who were part of the summit and who shared their wisdom, their perspective, their insights, their knowledge with us so generously this week. I've been so inspired by all of them. I want to thank you, our viewers, for being here, being part of the community, bringing this beautiful energy together, this enthusiasm, this support, this openness. I bask in this energy field. Thank you so much for helping to co-create that. And of course, I want to thank the animals who are our companions, who are our inspirations, who are our teachers, who are our guides, who are the reason that we came here together, because we all love animals so much, and we want to do the best we can for each and every animal on the planet. So I thank them for all they've given to me, all they've given to all of us, and all that they give to our planet in so many ways. Like, that's a whole other thing that we could talk about. But I want to talk about creating an awakened world together, all of us. So I really believe that animal communication is taking off like wildfire right now. And I think it's because it's, number one, what the planet needs, what the planet's asking for, what the planet is guiding us to do and to open up to, but also because we are all awakening to our innate ability, to our soul-centered way of living, to the simpler, more honest, more authentic way of being in the world, which is heart-centered, which is soul-centered. And to do that, we need to awaken to the truth within us. To do that, we need to clear everything in the way of us seeing the truth of who we are and who all of these other sentient sovereign beings are in animal form all around us. So our awakening is a raising of consciousness. And I believe that this is the final frontier. It's not space, it's consciousness. It's inside of us. The most exciting opportunities and discoveries are inside of us. And this, to me, is the groundswell, the energy behind the popularity of animal communication during this time. And it is part of the energy of the planet that we need this higher consciousness, this awakening, in order to change the trajectory of our planet. Each one of us does the work on ourselves, but we can help and support each other along the way. This is an inside job that we do together, because as each one of us awakens and raises our consciousness and sees the truth of who we are inside, these divine beings having human or whale or butterfly experiences, the world changes because we change. We do things differently. We affect people around us differently. So as we are awakening, as you are awakening, as we are awakening, we might notice some changes in our lives. Change can sometimes feel super uncomfortable. That's okay. Just know that that can be part of the territory. But as we open up to our gifts, to our truth, to the difference that we're here to make, to our purpose, in being on this planet at this special, special time, we might start to see some shifts in how we are living our lives. So we're going to shift out of mindless time for money and shift into our right livelihood, where we're using our gifts. We're going to be in right relationship with people, with animals, with nature, with the planet. Our relationships are going to shift. We're going to let go of relationships that don't serve us, that don't honor both partners equally. We need to be in right relationship inside of ourselves and outside of ourselves in order to move forward fully as awakened soul. We also need to claim our personal power. No more victim, no more, oh, it's just little old me. No, this is a time when we need to stand up and we say, this is who I am. This is my truth. This is what I'm doing. But we lead with our hearts. Our heart is the leader. It is our guide to everything else in the world. And when we lead with our hearts, we can speak our truth with a clear voice. We communicate clearly, effectively. We speak and we're heard. Our words are received, our communication is received. And we don't get caught up in overthinking or worshiping the left brain, the mind, the intellectual. We balance that. We have a balance between intuition and intellect. We can figure things out, we can create structures, but we can also follow our intuitive guidance for how to do that, when to do that, what the right timing is to do that. So that, again, our heart is our leader. Everything else is here in support of that. And of course, we are going to experience a very strong connection with spirit, source, the divine in our lives, and have a reverence for all of life. This is fundamental to creating the awakened world where all beings are respected as equals, all beings are honored and treated as equals, and the changes will happen. So the reverence for life comes from that connection to the divine, that spark of divinity and truth that says all lives matter, all beings matter, all habitats matter, the air matters, the earth matters, the water needs to be clean for all of us. So we are now balancing all aspects of our lives in alignment with the truth of who we are. We are divine beings being led by our hearts with a reverence for all life, a deep, deep understanding and connection with ourselves, our communities, our global world, and nature. All of it is happening. This is what happens when we are each awakened, when we are each living from our souls, when we're leading with our hearts. The path to get there is simple, but not always easy. The path to get there is to heal yourself. Whatever that means for you, heal yourself in all those areas of your life. If you're stuck in an unhappy dead-end job, heal yourself by creating a job that is more in alignment with your values. If you're in relationships that aren't going, yeah, you're the best, we love you, and oh, well, here's some help for you as well, right? Like not just, saying yes to everything about you, but celebrating you. You should be celebrated. You should be honored. You should be respected. You should be cherished. If you're not in relationships like that, and you love yourself in that way, those relationships will fall away on their own. So by healing yourself, you're embodying this awakened way of being in the world that is naturally going to happen. So opening to receive your guidance is another way to do that. Healing yourself, opening to receive guidance from inside of you, from the animals, from your higher source, your guides, whoever you look to for guidance, receive that guidance. This time, this era on Earth Earth's history and Earth's history is all about changing, turning over the dominant paradigm, right? Like flipping the script on it so that where we used to just go, 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 go and do, and give, now we're going to slow down. Now we're going to receive. We're going to do things differently. So by healing ourselves, we're healing the world. We're also allowing ourselves to slow down and get off that do treadmill to get into some beingness where we now can hear our inner guidance, where we can hear our outer guidance, where we can hear the communication from animals. Another way to do this in terms of next steps is to have your future self lead you. So allow your future self to lead the way. Call your future self in. You know, that version of you that you want to be in a year or 5 years or 10 years. Allow that version of you to guide you from where you are now to where you want to be. Connect with your future self. Bring that future self to you now to help you, to guide you. The other thing that I really encourage everyone to do is to create community. So we are social beings. We're not meant to do it alone. We are meant to heal, to grow, to share our gifts, to learn our lessons in community. Find the community that supports you, that you can give and receive, help and support, flowing back and forth. That community is going to make all the difference. It's going to raise you up when you're feeling low. It's going to support you when you need support. It's going to help you achieve more than you could on your own. And it's also going to give you a way to give back, to be of service to others, which is so good for the heart. So, so good. And I want to really invite you to be part of this movement. I hope you got a whole bunch of things out of this week, but one of the things that I really hope you get is that there is a movement afoot. There is energy coming together, voices coming together, individuals coming together. We are creating a movement of animal communicators and healers, really envisioning and articulating and sharing our vision for the future and helping to make it happen. And so as you step into your path, know that you are stepping into this path as well. So the individual path is part of the collective path. We are all part of the movement. We are all making a difference together. But the most important thing is to take your next step. That one little teeny step. It doesn't have to be big, grand gesture. It could be just one step, slowing down a little bit, taking time to meditate, looking in your dog's eyes. Whatever it is, do that next thing. And then as the next thing presents itself, do that. So I am so honored and grateful to have spent this week with you, to been able to share the animal communicator and healer experts from around the world. This is like, I feel like it's a blanket that we're putting around the world. And it's so inspiring and comforting to me to know that there are people in North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, every country on the planet, there are animal communicators and animal healers and animal lovers. And I find that so comforting, so reassuring, and so inspiring to be part of that community. And I'm so glad that you are part of that community too. So I want to end our summit with a blessing. And I'm going to close my eyes because I don't know what that blessing is going to be. I'm going to just allow that to flow through me and see what it is. But let's find out what that blessing is. So I really feel the gratitude from animal kind for each one of us, and especially for us coming together in this way to love and honor Mother Earth, Mother Nature, all of the animals, all the plants, all of the kingdoms that overlap on planet Earth, that are part of the health and healing of ourselves and our planet. And so the blessing that they offer us is the acknowledgement, the encouragement, the appreciation for who we are and what we do. And they bless our paths with love, with connectivity, with inspiration, with guidance, with trust, and the reminder that each one of us is part of nature. And that is our greatest strength. We are connected to something so much bigger than ourselves. And when we allow ourselves to be one of those connection points, we tap into this beautiful web of light surrounding, filling, and illuminating the entire planet. We can be part of that. We can choose to step into that. We can choose to express that more and more fully all the time. And that is the blessing that Animal Kind wants to share with us today, the reminder that we are nature, and we can be nature, and we can be more of nature. So I just want to express my gratitude to the animals and their energy that came forward to share that blessing with us. And once again, thank you for being part of this community, part of this movement. I send this blessing with you to help guide your path, to help you take your next steps. And I really hope that our paths cross again and that we get to celebrate together in the future. Have a beautiful day.